Okay, let's begin. Good morning, all of you. In our previous class, we discussed about the general structure of few queries like the database creation, use of database, table creation, display how many tables are there in your database. Okay. Today we will continue with all those commands and queries. Here are those SQL operations which we did in our previous class. But today, before discussing the creation of table, I wish to discuss about the various data types used in MySQL. As you guys know, I have been told you how to display available databases, how to create databases, select database, okay, create database, relational model we already discussed, display available table in database, and now today we will discuss about the various data types. I am going to revise all these commands first of all. After that, we will move to the discussion of data types. So let's see, to run all these commands or to run all the SQL commands, we need to install MySQL first of all. When you installed MySQL on your PC, then move to the window option, press the window button, the search box will appear on the screen. Here type the MySQL. So this type of icon will appear on the screen. Hit enter and the MySQL will open. Now in the MySQL you need to write the password of root account which you entered at the time of MySQL installation. The first command which I have been told you, it was the show databases. If you want to know how many databases are there in this software, so what we will do, we will write show databases, termination, and hit enter. This command will display all the available databases in the MySQL software. MySQL is a database software where we can create multiple databases. After displaying them, or one more thing is, it is not the compulsion to run this show databases command each and every time. If you want to search how many databases are there, or a specific type of or a specific named database is there in the list of databases or not, then we will use it. Otherwise, we will start our work directly from the create database query. So create, look at here, I am going to run the query for creation of database. Create database space database name. I am passing the Ram Singh, not Ram Singh, it is the value of database table. I am passing the employee database, EMPLOYEE, employee, as the database name, and termination. Hit enter. So look at here, it was the previous list of databases. Here the employee database is not visible, but when I had been created the employee database, and now again if we run our query show databases, so look at here, the employee database is displayed by the MySQL. Okay, as in our home if we want to use any container, so what we need to do, क्या करते हैं पहले, सबसे पहले तो उस कंटेनर को मार्केट से खरीद करके लाओगे. आफ्टर दैट, if we want to put something in that container, so we need to select that container first of all. ठीक है भाई, मान लो तुम कोई भी बॉक्स या कुछ भी खरीद करके ला मार्केट से, अब तुम्हें उस पर्टिकुलर बॉक्स में ही कोई सामान रखना है, तो पहले तुम्हें उस बॉक्स को सिलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा या नहीं. ठीक है, सो वी नीड टू सिलेक्ट द कंटेनर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. सिमिलरली हियर the database is working as the container in which we will contain many of the tables. Okay, so we need to select this employee database first of all. How can we select the employee database? So to selecting the employee database, we will pass the use query, use space database name. Our database name on which we are going to perform the operation is employee. Use employee. Oh, I made the spelling wrong. EMPLOYEE. Use employee. So look at here the message, database change. Whatever database previously selected, it is now changed as the employee database. Okay. Now as the database have been changed, now we need to create the table. But before creating the table, I wish to discuss the various data types in MySQL. It will be a very important part of MySQL. Okay, so I'm minimizing it for a while. Now look at here what the data types are. First of all, SQL data types define the type of value that can be stored in a table column. Okay, as I have been told you, the database is a type of container to contain various tables. Similarly, the tables are also the container to contain different type of values. Okay, suppose in the employee database I am having a table project, a table whose name is project. So that project table contain the various information like the project ID, employee name, or whatever detail we want to save, that table can be saved those details. Okay, so we can say each and every table can also be a container. Similarly, each and every column can also be a container, because in each and every column we will contain a separate value. So the type of column, or we can say to defining it with the column, which type of value can be stored in it, is the data type. Okay, SQL data types. SQL data types can be broadly divided into following categories: numeric data type such as int, int, tiny int, big int, float, and real. The second type of data type in SQL is date and time data type such as date, time, and date time. The date data type will store only the date in Y, mm, and dd format. Okay, it is the by default format of MySQL. The MySQL date format will store it in Y, mm, dd format. Similarly, the time will save it in HH, mm, and SS. Okay, the time will save in HHMM SS, and the date time data type will store both of these things in the sense the both date and time together. Okay. Now the next data type is character data type and string data type, such as char. So the char data type will store only a single character, or we can say in MySQL it will not store the single character, it will store 0 to 255, means total 256 character. The char data type can be stored up to 256 character in its column. The varchar can store more than char, and the text will store alphanumeric values. Okay, varchar and char can be stored only the alphabetical values. On the other hand, the text data type will store the alphanumeric values. Unicode will not in your syllabus, so we will not discuss it, leave it. Now binary data type. So the binary and miscellaneous data types like CLOB, BLOB, we will discuss. Look at here. Now we are going to discuss it according to their sequence, the numeric data types. So these all are the numeric data types: bit, tiny int, small int, big int, decimal, numeric, float, and real. The numeric data types: bit can be stored from 0 to 1, tiny int 0 to 255, small int. These all are the ranges of these data types. Okay. Now next is the date time data types. So date time, timestamp, and year, and all their description and format I have been written here in front of them, so you can access them from the PDF which I will share on Google Classroom. The character data type: char, varchar, max, and text. Okay. The SQL binary, and here is the shorted or the summarized form of all the data types which are supported by the MySQL. Many of the data types cannot be supported by the MySQL or each and every database software. So that is why I have been summarize all of those data types here which can be used inside the MySQL. Okay. Now look at here how we can use all these data types in our table. Look at here. As here I am having a table whose name is employee, and I want to create all these columns in that table. Okay. These columns are not fixed, not pre-builded. We write or we assign the name of column according to our need. Clear? Now how can we decide which data type we will give to which column? So look at here. The first column is ID. So as in my case I am taking the ID in alphanumeric manner. So as I want to save the ID in alphanumeric manner, I am taking its data type as text. Okay, its data type is as text. Now second one is the name. So what will be the data type of name? It will be as we have been seen in our daily life, no one write the name like this. Anyone can tell me what is it? Saurabh. How many of the humans write their name like this? in the alphanumeric manner? No one, I think, or only 1%. So generally we can take the varchar or char or varchar. It's all your wish whether you can use char or you can use varchar. If you use char, so it will store up to 256 characters only. If you use varchar, so it can be stored more than that. Now the next column is DOB. So what will be the data type for DOB? Exactly, the data type of DOB will be date. If we talk about the email, so which data type we need to take with email? Obviously the text data type, because the email is a field or is a column which can be stored alphanumeric as well as the special symbols. Okay. Now the next is phone. So what will be the data type of phone? We will take the, I am taking int here in the phone, salary again int, gender I will take char for gender. Okay, so by this or by the property of the data which we will save inside the column, we can select the the data type of the column. One more thing I had been passed, the size of column. There is no size passed in the text. We will pass the size with the char, varchar and all the numeric data types. Means here in the name, if I am passing the size as 40. So now what is the mean of this 40? It means now in this name column we can store maximum of 40 characters name. Okay. So I hope you guys understand how to apply the various data types on the column. We have been already changed our database. We have been selected the employee. Now for creation of the table, we need to write the create table query. Look at on the screen very carefully. Create, then table keyword, create and table. These both are the keywords. Create table, after that table name. So I want to create the project table here in the employee database. After that, the small braces we will use to define the columns here. Now look at here. First of all, we need to decide what the columns we will create. So look at on the screen, ID, name, DOB. Let's move back to the MySQL. The first column is ID. I am taking it as int only, and in the integer we will pass the size. I am passing the 2 only as the size. 2 means only 2-digit values will be allowed by int. Comma, name, char or varchar you can pass. It's all up to your wish. After the name, DOB. So I am taking the date. There is no size for date. Then email. After email, the data type will be text, because here we want to save the alphanumeric value in email. Then phone space int. The int will display an error with phone when we enter the data, but we will discuss it later at that time. Now the size of phone is 10. salary, again int, I'm taking the salary as 4 means 4-digit value it will allow, and then gender. In gender I am taking char and with size 1 only, because we need to enter M or F, M for male and F for female. After writing the whole query, put the termination at the end. Should be put the termination, otherwise it will display an error. Wait a minute, I am displaying it to you. I have been not applied the termination after the query. Hit the enter. So look at here, it will move to the new line. Okay, so don't be panic. If you moved to the new line, put the termination here and hit enter. Okay, now the query performed. So to watch the table is here inside the database or not, what we need to do, we need to write the query show tables, SHOWTABLES, show tables. Look at here, tables in employee is our database, and in this employee database the project is the table. Okay, now I am going to display the structure of the table. We haven't discussed it, how to display the structure. So for this we will use the new query DESC, or you can write the complete word describe, DESCRIBE, describe space table name. So what is our table name? Our table name is project termination. Remember this thing, I am telling you again and again, all the time whenever we will write a new query, then we need to put the termination at that time and hit enter. So look at here, it is displaying the structure of the table. Okay, you can use the shortcut also, DESC space project. So it will work with the complete word describe as well as the DESC command. Okay, so thank you for all of you.